Hi guys, Autumn here today to do my June weekly wrap up for week 5. I read a total of 7 books this week, and I'm just going to start with it. The last book I read, I'm starting with first, and that is Holding You by Kelly Elliott. And this is book 3 in the Love Wanted in Texas series. I have this on my Kindle audiobook. I got this with the credit, but if you have the Kindle book, you could get it for $1.99 on audio. So, yes. This follows Lauren and Colt, and I don't know why it went away, but it follows Lauren and Colt. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed it, and I'm excited to continue on with that book series. Now, on to the other books I read this week. The first book I actually finished is Unforgettable Love by Kelly Elliott. This is book 3 in the Journey to Love series. This follows Serena and Aaron, or Dodge, as he was known for in the second book. You meet Serena and Dodge in book 2, which is Undeniable Love, pretty sure, and this is their book. Serena is going through a divorce, trying to get away from her husband who cheated on her, and Aaron is her lawyer, helping her with the divorce. There's a very strong connection to them, and they don't really like each other at first, but they, or at least they don't think they like each other. So yeah, I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed it. And I'm sorry if you could hear my dogs, they're barking. The next one I read is Tipsy by Cambria Herbert. This is book 5. Yeah, book 5 in the Take It Off series. I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. It is my least favorite book in the series so far, but I still enjoyed it. I still liked it. This follows Julie, who is a hair stylist, and Blue, who is a cop. They go on a date, and they had a really good time on the date. They really liked each other, and then Blue gets a phone call that he has to go undercover. And he goes undercover, and he's gone, I think, 2 months? I don't know. He's gone for a period of time, and then he goes to Julie's hair salon to get his hair cut when he's back, and she's mad at him because he didn't call, he didn't do anything after their date, and it was because he was undercover, but she doesn't know that. So he asks her out again, and she decides to go out with him, give him a second chance, and he gets another phone call that he has to go undercover again, and they go to, Julie is sad that she stood up and decides to go out to a club, and Blue is there, but he's undercover, and stuff happens, and it's very interesting. There is some drug talk about in this book. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And then the next book I read is Tricks by Cambria Herbert. This is book 6 in the Take It Off series. I give this 4 out of 5 stars. This follows Tucker, who you meet in text. He is Nathan's friend. He is an ex-Marine, and he was going to go to North Carolina to work with Nathan and Honor in their firm. But he gets a phone call that he needs to go to New York. His twin brother is killed, and he was working with the FBI to get information about his bosses, where he works, and he ended up dead, murdered, and so Tucker had to go to New York to fill in his brother Max's place, and then he moves in with his brother's girlfriend, Charlotte, and they're trying to figure out where Max put the information he was gathering, all the while someone who wanted Max dead is trying to come after Tucker and Charlotte, and it's just very interesting. I did like it, and Tucker and Charlotte are trying to fight the temptation of that's his brother's girlfriend, and it's her brother's brother. I mean, it's her boyfriend's brother. But it's very cute, and I really did enjoy it. And the last Kindle book I read is book 7 in the Take It Off series by Cambria Herbert, and this is Tattoo, and this follows Taylor and Brody. Taylor is a bank teller at her father's bank, and she is working, and then robbers come in and tried to rob the bank, and Brody is there. Brody is a cop. He's also an undercover cop, and they recognize a tattoo that he has as like a gang tattoo, and they take Brody and Taylor as people, like they take them with them, and all the while Brody is trying to protect Taylor, who was shot during the robbery, and not letting them know he's a cop, and a lot of stuff happens. In this book, the crime is the same as the one in Tipsy, so you get a little storyline of that too. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. I did enjoy this one. I totally forgot. So I actually have one more book, but I don't think it's downloaded on here. Sorry. I try to get all my books. But the book I did read is Isabella by Jennifer Ford, and I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed it. This is book 2 in the Mitchell Hurley series, and this follows Isabella and Rusty. Isabella moved in with her cousin Noah to Kentucky, and she goes back home because she misses her family, so she goes back home and gets in touch with her ex-boyfriend, who they started talking again. They have a one-night stand, and then she finds out that her boyfriend is engaged to get married, and he's been with her the whole time. So she decides she's done with him, and she lets the fiance know that they were together and she didn't know about her, and then she leaves, and when she gets back to Kentucky, she meets Rusty, who is a worker at Noah's farm in Kentucky, and they become friends. And then later, Isabella finds out she's pregnant, and she doesn't want to tell her family who the father is because they didn't like Tate. And Rusty says he's the father, and it's very good. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed it and can't wait to continue on with this series. And on to my last book, the only physical book I read this week, and that is Up in Flames by Abby Lyons. This is book 13 in the Rosemary Beach series. This is the final book in the Rosemary Beach series. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. Really did enjoy it, and I thought it was a very good ending to a very great series. I really enjoyed the series. This follows Nan, and this is Nan's story. I don't want to give too much away because I don't want to spoil it. I really did, I didn't really mind Nan through the whole story. She was kind of like, evil. She was kind of the villain, but, she wasn't. Like, Nan has a very, hard past. Her dad doesn't really want her. Her mom walked away from her. And the only person she could count on is her brother Rush. And then Blair came along, and she felt that she was taking a Rush from her, and that she didn't have anyone. And so really all Nan wanted was to be number one in someone's life, and she got her happily ever after, and I really did enjoy it. And yeah, so, and I loved that she watched One Tree Hill, because I'm starting to watch that again, and it's on there. And she also watched Gossip Girl, and she wanted Chuck Bass. And I love Chuck Bass. So, yeah, I like that. But if you want a review on any of these, just let me know. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.